We have made it here. You're good. You're good. So here we are with. I didn't know how to pronounce you guys' names, so I didn't want to mess it up. But what do you guys? What is your name?
Barelyon.
Okay, so it is Barelyon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, I wonder how I say this name. But I'm glad you guys made it out today. Thank you for coming out. Mhm. So what type of music do you guys do?
I'm messing it up.
Phone issues.
Our original stuff is funk, pop, soul.
Mhm.
Influences from our biggest influence, I guess, is Jack White because they have the duo thing going on with the White Stripes when they used to be in the band together. And I'm from New York, so I'm heavily influenced by Frank Sinatra, that kind of jazz soul, and yeah, that's
pretty
where
cool.
we did our thing. The Big Apple meets the Motor City.
Uh-huh.
So we were out there performing for a while. We formed about a year ago, and then we hit the road, and we've been hitting up Detroit a lot.
Mhm.
Love it here.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys came out to Detroit. When did you first start making music?
Yeah, like I said, it was probably about a year ago. Leona and I met, and I was doing solo music. I've been performing for a number of years and stuff, and then her and I met, and we decided to start writing together, and it was probably like around January 2014 or something.
Mhm.
And it took about 2-3 months to come up with some material, and then we started playing all over Brooklyn. Did some festivals out there, a lot of places, and
Mhm.
people dug us a lot. And then, so then we hit the road and came to Detroit.
Yeah, that's cool.
May or something.
So why did you guys decide to start making music? Like, what was the one thing that you were like, yes, I'm gonna do it? Like, why did you decide?
Well, we sang this once. It makes no sense because we sound nothing like them. But we try to take, whenever we do a cover song, we put our own spin on it. That's what people kind of like about our cover songs, is we try to, honor the original song, but play it nothing like it. And so we played the Civil Wars cover, which is kind of a bluegrass country band. I don't think they're together anymore. And we did this song called Poison and Wine. And I'd sung it with a number of different people. And when her and I sang it, she put this like spin on it, this soulful back. She took the melody and changed it, and I just really dug it. And so we started singing together, and then from that point on, we started writing after that. But yeah, that's kind of how we started doing it.
That's cool. That's awesome. So you said you go by Barelyon?
Barelyon, yeah.
Yes.
Some people say
I
Bear
got
Lion.
it.
It's because there's South Lion in Michigan.
differently.
In New York, we got, what did we get in New York? What were they calling us? I can't remember.
No, they pronounced us
Did they
right.
pronounce
I
it correctly?
think, yeah.
Only when we came to Detroit did
Yeah.
they start saying Bear Lion,
Barelyon.
which is fine. You type in Bear Lion, you're going to find us. online.
How did you guys come up with that name?
I mean, he was thinking about like things that were trending. I guess that's the word you use. How like a lot of new bands use animal names. I can't think of the ones that you
Oh, there's a bunch of them, yeah.
gave as an example, but
Grizzly bear.
he was just like, "How about the bear and the lion?" I was like, "Well, that's so stupid."
Well, her name's Leona, and look at this mane of hair. I know nobody
But then
can really
my
see
name
it,
is
but
Leona, and in Spanish it means lion. I think it's a lioness.
Yes.
And then I don't know. I think like his spirit animal is the bear.
Mhm.
He's this big burly dude. So
What's yours? Yours is a, what is that?
Kitty cat.
Chinchilla
Oh,
or
this
something?
one? My ear, sorry. This one's like weird. It's so hard to keep these things on.
So your animal is whatever those ears are.
yeah,
Kitty cat.
basically
Mine's a
just-
bear and yours is a lion.
we were just like, huh. Oh, first he pronounced it like in a French way, like Barelyon.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that sounds actually kind of cool.
We almost did Barelyon because we both like whiskey, but
Oh yeah, that's true.
then we were like, no, we gotta end up somewhere here. And like I said, the way we approach when our original songs, it's a totally different spin, but and we write in our own style, funk, soul, rock, and whatnot. But when we take a cover song and we approach that, we try to keep that original spirit behind the song, but so Barely On kind of ties with that too. It's barely on. It's barely that song, but we like it a lot. Yeah.
That's good though. That's a good name.
That's
I
how
like
the name
it.
developed.
Mhm.
It only took about a month for us to land on it.
Yeah, it takes a while to find, a name for yourself. Like, it took me a while to find a name, and then I finally got it. I was like, because my name is Brenda Lopez Lopez.
Uh-huh.
So then I was like, or my friend, or this person that I used to know was like, you should just be Dos Lopez, because you have two Lopez.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm like, yeah. So Dos Lopez. But it's cool though. Who do you guys usually like to collaborate with?
Oh, all over the map. Like, we jam with a bunch of people. But
We've come across so many talented people since we've been in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
We started at like open mics and stuff just to, because I was very uncomfortable in the beginning being in front of people and singing.
Yeah.
I had the jitters, I was shaking and stuff like that. But we've met so many people, like the Old Adage. I think they've been in the studio before too.
hey, we saw their card outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
If you
the
forget me, it's
Gravity
okay, 'cause
Club and Mike Gilraith, just all these people are just, they've really inspired us and made us want to be better artists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think we've really come across anybody that we haven't been influenced by so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's Michigan's
Yeah.
it's a great mecca of music.
When
It
we perform,
is,
we perform
it
as a
is.
duet. Often we write all the material and arrange it all, but we play with a couple drummers, Randy Hambright and Dave McConnell. And Dave McConnell is doing this show with us this week, and we're doing a thing in Brighton, and just a bunch of different. We play a lot, but and like Chad Susie and Joel, those guys
Chad,
are awesome.
Susie, Blue Eyed Soul. They're called
Yeah.
Blue Eyed Soul.
They're up in Rochester.
They're awesome.
They perform a lot. They've helped us out a ton. When we first came to Detroit, we were kind of just scrambling to, find work and stuff, and they helped us out a ton and got us in contact with a lot of people around here. And then
Thank you,
down
Chad
in
and
Detroit,
Joel.
Audra Kubat, we play part of her Dime stuff with Drew and everybody down there. So, yeah. Those are a lot of the people here
Yeah,
in
that's
Detroit area.
again. It's good to collaborate and meet new people and everything, help each other out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where do you usually play? And when are your upcoming shows?
Everywhere. When we do our original shows, we probably do about once a month. We played at PJ's and Paychecks and Trinity House Theater in Livonia and down in Ann Arbor, House of Beer, and some of the other places there. We're going to try to line up a Blind Pig one here soon, but then when we do other stuff like tonight, we're going to be having fun. We're going to be playing some covers and originals too, at this place called Marlowe's, which is downriver. But the latest one we've got coming up next week for our original music is at Plymouth Coffee Bean. It's a little coffee house, but it's an all-age show, which is why we like it. And they really encourage, all original and whatnot. And we're playing with Mike Galbraith and the Old Adage, right?
Yeah, the Old
Performing with
Adage.
us, yeah. And then us, and I think another guy. We don't know him too well, named Jaws, but he's going to be opening up for us.
Mhm.
And that's on the 17th, which is a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but other than that, we play all over the place. If you go to our website, we list dates there, and we're usually, we were just in Frankenmuth this weekend, performing for the fireworks out there.
That was fun.
And doing
It was so
stuff, that's a
crazy.
cool town.
I was in the Manistee
Mhm.
forest up there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Manistee's cool too.
Yeah, it was the best experience ever.
Yeah, we love it. She loves it. This part blows my mind. I know this wasn't a question or anything, but you think a New York girl would come to Michigan. I was born and raised, just outside of Detroit, and then I moved to Brooklyn, New York for a couple of years, and that's how we met. And I expected her not to like Michigan so much, but she loves it here. I'm not going to speak for you or
You already have.
Just any of you New York friends who are listening right now and are thinking you're a traitor.
My New
But
York
Detroit is pretty
friends.
awesome, right?
My New York friends know I love them, and they know how I feel about New York. But I love Michigan. I love Detroit. It's mainly because it's made me love music even more than I used to,
Mm-hmm.
and it's helped me progress and be more of the artist that I never thought I could be.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just been a great milestone to come here. It was so unexpected, but it's worked out so
This again, I'm happy that you like it here.
far. Love it.
Oh, sorry. I think I said the wrong date too. The date at the Coffee Beans, the 16th, right?
Thursday the 16th
yeah.
at 8 p.m.
And then we're doing Taste of Brighton, which is a festival in Brighton downtown this Saturday, which is the 11th. Those are the two big ones that'll be fun, and both of them are family friendly and stuff too. We can get crazy, but we try to be good for the kids too.
Yeah. So it's good too for everybody. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your song Warning?
You want to?
No, you go.
Like I said, when I this song was interesting. It came about very differently than some of our other ones. Other ones we wrote, whatever, the muse hits you, or you just, you're having a day and you get the song idea and you write a song or whatever. But this song we specifically wrote for a specific reason, which we usually don't do that. But Amy Weber is a filmmaker out of Royal Oak, and I worked with her on some films in the past where I scored music for her when I was a solo artist. The film was called Annabelle and Bear, and she was working on a new one. What did it end up getting called? A Girl Like Her. It had a couple different names, but it's A Girl Like Her. A great film if you get the chance to go see it. But and she was looking for, like, basically, some music that would help promote it and whatnot. So we wrote this song specifically. The movie's about bullying and about this girl getting bullied, and it's really well done. It comes from the perspective of both the bully and the person being bullied, which doesn't happen in films often. Usually the bully's just the...
Yeah.
I'm restraining myself from swearing.
I cried
The bully's the bad
a lot
person.
during that movie, and I never cry.
Yeah, and anyway, so this song Warning, I don't want to tell anybody what a song's about because it can be about whatever you want. But when we wrote it, for us, it was about what it's like to feel like the bully.
Yeah. And
why you're bullying. So that's kind of why we wrote it, and it's the warning of why am I, being a jerk.
Yeah. Well, that's good. How about Why Did It All Go Down?
That was a song that Brian had kind of started writing when he was doing it solo, before we had even met. And he had some lyrics down already and a melody. And first, I just started goofing on harmonies with him. I'm not really good at harmonies, so that was like the first song where we like had a harmony down. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And we wrote, I guess once we got together, we wrote more for it together, and it became our first ballad, I guess.
Yeah.
Our second, or our first.
Yeah, it's kind of, to me, it's a song about. I ask a lot of questions in life and stuff, but I don't always find answers, and I don't even want them really. So the song's kind of just about asking, just like the title says, why did it all go down? Why did this thing that I liked so much end?
Yeah.
It could be about a relationship or a great job you had or whatever, but just it was going so well, and it's painted in the context of a relationship between two people who were great friends and lovers, but then it kind of just ended one day. And that's what the song kind of like came from for me lyrically.
It's a pretty song, if I do say so myself.
It's our only ballad, really.
Yeah.
All the rest of ours are kind of funk or upbeat.
Dig
or
Down
more
Deep
rock.
is kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's the first song.
She doesn't have that one.
I know.
How about Lose My Mind?
Lose My Mind.
It's basically what it's about.
Yeah,
like
it is.
Yeah.
Here's how we honestly were. We sat down, because every song comes different. We sat down, and I remember saying, there aren't enough songs these days that have like what the Talking Heads did. What is the song called? Fa 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 better. I forget what that song's called now.
Psycho Killer.
Psycho Killer, yeah. And so I wanted a song that had like a consonant in it that did that. So it goes, lose my mind. And we repeat that phrase. And then I realized Lady Gaga did it in Poker Face and all kinds of other people did. So we didn't really bring that back, but we're trying to bring that back. And
Yeah.
You'll,
oh, wow.
you'll bring
excited
it
about
back.
I don't listen to Gaga, so like when I heard, oh, what about Poker Face? What about this? So I kind of, we kind of made the song around that, but it was basically about being overwhelmed and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Slow and Steady.
That one's fun. I like that one.
Slow and
I don't know, it's a piece of dust or a mite or something. It's a creature. It's a scarab beetle.
Slow and steady. I guess we kind of based it around the turtle and the hare. You know, the story about turtle winning the race.
Yeah.
Basically about how we think people rush things too much and want everything this second, but life isn't about having everything this second. You got to take your time and enjoy things. You know, you're going to enjoy life better if you really appreciate it. So I think that's basically what it's about.
Yeah.
I think that's the cool thing about music, because for me, that didn't start out that way, that song. When I first wrote, the first lyric is if slow and steady wins the race, I'm in the lead because things are at a
That's
crawl.
what popped in my mind.
And I kind of, when I was writing it, it was kind of like a depressing moment. Well, I'm in the lead because things are so slow right now, and things are I got my car towed in New York City. I had $0 to my name. I was trying to figure out where I was going to live next and stuff, and, you know, putting all this time and energy into trying to, you know, convince people that music was a sustainable career in this weird world where it's becoming harder and harder to do it. But I love it so much I couldn't stop doing it, and I really believe it is, and we're doing well. And so the song was kind of like, and then we wrote the chorus together. I never had a chorus, and the chorus ended up being "I won't be fearful," and that's all it is. We just sing that over and over and over and over. And what I like about working with Leona is she simplified a lot of my stuff. I write poetry and stuff. My brain gets too tangled up and goes all over the place, and she's like, this song needs to have a simple chorus, like super simple.
Would you guys like to give out any shout outs to anybody out there?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to, I don't know, it's going to be stupid, forget it. I think we named a lot of people earlier, but like the old adage, we love those guys, and Dave McConnell for sure. We were talking about him while you're playing the music. He's performing with us this Saturday and stuff, and we love collaborating with that guy. But who do you want to say hi to? Anybody in New York?
Shout out to Detroit. And New York, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah.
New York.
I'll say hello to, he just texted me, Jason Lanza. I don't know if he's listening.
Oh, and shout out
He's
to
done some cool
Dana
remix
Danger, if you're listening.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, she's in Brooklyn.
She has the most awesome voice.
So you'll be doing some live music?
Yep,
I think so.
Yay!
Hope we don't break a string. I always break a string. It's always
Okay.
the weirdest times, too. I don't know. I'll play more mellow right now.
Okay, well, whenever you guys are ready, you are more
We're going to try
comfortable.
this one. This is like the second song we wrote, right?
Who knows?
Who knows anymore? We write too many songs.
It's called Get Off My Back.
It's down here.
Yeah. Walking down this street every day. Wearing what I like, cause I know what I know. She going like that. People turn their heads. It's okay. And they whisper things, but I know what I know, what I know. Who are you? With eyes still as if they know how to me, you do you. I'm get off my back. Smoking on my stoop some days.
Can you guys tell us your social media so we can find you?
Yes.
Everywhere you can find us as Barelyon Music.
So Barelyon music. Put it all as one word. That's
Facebook,
our website.
Instagram, Twitter, our website.
BarelyonMusic.com. Facebook is facebook.com/BarelyonMusic. Twitter is /BarelyonMusic. YouTube, Instagram. Yeah, what's that other one? SoundCloud. If you want to listen to our stuff. All those are /BarelyonMusic.
Well, thank you for coming out.
Thanks for having us.
Whenever you guys would like to come on again, let me know and I can give you some dates so you can come on. And then if you have any musician friends or anybody that you know that's musician, they're all welcome.
Awesome.
Thank you, Brenda.
Spread the word.
DosLopez.
Yes.
Spread the music.
Spread your music to the world.
Hi, I'm Brian.
And I'm Leona. And we're Barelyon.
Thanks for watching Spread Your Music to the World.
You can tune in every Wednesday from 5 to 7. And you can find us on any type of social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff, right? Barelyon Music.
Rising to shine a light on my story. Heard the alarm. I'm wondering if it's a warning. The covers have torn up. Seems I'm living a restless dream, and rising to shine a light on my story. Stumbling, struggling not to fall. I thought I knew it all. Wrestling, whispers fill the hall. I thought I knew it all. Heard the alarm. I'm wondering if it's a warning. Tracing the cracks in a mirror.